Hey, what's up, Productivity Junkies? Darren Persinger here. I have a cool story that I want to share with you today. An agent that I work with on helping them with their online strategy and implementing it shared this story with me. Here's how the story breaks down. They get an online inquiry. They follow up with the inquiry. They schedule a showing. That showing leads to an appointment. They actually have the showing. During the showing, here's what takes place now. I mean, that's a nice, smooth process. That's exactly the way it's supposed to work, right? It actually happened that way. Then during the showing, here's what the prospect says to the agent. I left you guys, that's important terminology right there. I left you guys a voicemail on Saturday, but no one responded. No one followed up with me. Well, that's interesting language. So the agent that I work with dug a little bit deeper with that. Here's what we found out. Here's what we realized. That this prospect had Googled the development name that they want to live in. And at the very top, whether it's the builder site, the team in charge of marketing it, the brokerage, whoever it is, the marketing team, is at the top of Google, but they did not follow up with the lead. They didn't follow up with the inquiry. So then what the prospect did is went to the second result in the search engine, where the agent I work with sits, and they sit at number 3 actually too. They left a message there. They filled out a contact form. The agent I work with followed up, and there's that smooth funnel now. Follow up, schedule showing, actually have the showing, cement the relationship. They now have a very hot prospect. So what can we learn from this? Well, I'd love to hear what your guys' ahas from this. Leave them in the comments down below, whether it's on YouTube or on productivityjunkies.com. But here are my ahas, 3 ahas that I have from this. Number 1, don't overestimate your competition. Your competition is going to do stupid stuff all the time. So don't feel like because they have more money, they have better branding, whatever, that they're better than you. Number 2, you don't have to be at the top of the search engines in order to generate leads. You don't have to be on page 1, number 1 to generate leads, because going back to the first thing I learned, your competition is going to do something stupid. They're not going to follow up with the leads. Or maybe their website isn't set up to convert well. Or the phone number isn't present and relative to figuring out how to make contact with them. Whatever it is, all those things of why a website doesn't convert. And number 3 is how fast you follow up with a lead matters. And that kind of ties into a productivity pearl that I'm going to be sending out tomorrow to my email list. So if you are not on my email list yet, there's a blue box on productivityjunkies.com just below this video, a little ways down below. Not sure how far it will be down below depending upon how much content I've added to the blog post. There's a blue box that says to sign up for the email list. I'm going to be sending out a productivity pearl. It's already filmed. It's locked and loaded, ready to go out tomorrow on Thursday, about lead response time. I have 2 interesting case studies to share with you guys and some ideas, a special word that I want to share with you to really plant this idea that lead response time matters. I thought that was a cool story that I wanted to share with you, and hope that inspires you and motivates you to continue to grow your online presence. Don't forget to sign up for that Productivity Pearl coming out tomorrow. And leave your ahas below too.